We're live. Let me get the volume right here from Pell City High School as we get ready for some high school softball. Pell City Panthers and Coach Terry Isbell getting ready to host the Leeds Green Wave here at Pell City High School. Gorgeous afternoon as we've got just a couple minutes away from the first pitch. Got multiple camera angles as you watch here on YouTube and Facebook. Both those platforms, 94.1 FM The River. Adam Stocks along with Lance Bowman as we get ready to do some softball. Lance, you know, we've done a boatload of football games together. We've done some basketball. We've done all kinds of stuff. It's been a long time since we've called some softball. So we've had to freshen up on our softball. It is 7 innings, right?
Yeah.
Look, the softball gurus out there, you're going to have to give us a free pass on this first game. It's been a while since we've done some softball. Very proud to be here. We appreciate some great sponsors allowing us to get here to Pell City High School to do this game. We've got 3 games set for you these next 3 Tuesdays. We've got Leeds tonight at Pell City High School, and then next week, Lance, it's going to be a monster game. It's going to be a couple of top 10s between 6A Pell City and 6A Springville. Both of them, it's a huge area game. They're both going to be ranked in the top 10. Right now, Pell City is ranked number 6 in 6A. Springville ranked number 8 in 6A. The new poll will come out tomorrow night into Thursday morning. So both of them should be still ranked in the top 10 in 6A. We're going to have that matchup next Tuesday. And then the Tuesday after that, we are going to be here for senior night as the Pell City Panthers will host the Pelham Panthers. So it should be a good one right there. Adam Stocks and Lance Bowman here with you. And Lance, you got you ready for the starting lineup? We got the starting lineup here if you are ready to go with it.
Indeed, I am. Pell City Panthers, Adam, doing quite the job in girls softball, and I think that's the only type of softball they play here in the state of Alabama. The Panthers 19-3 on the season, leading off for Pell City tonight and playing center field. Emily Delaney, a junior, number 20. Batting second, playing right field, number 6, Kendall Perry, also a junior. Get accustomed to hearing that term junior. This is a junior loaded team for Pell City. Number 4, batting third and pitching tonight, Caitlin Delaney, batting in the cleanup spot for Pell City. Evie Edwards, also a junior, and she will be playing first base tonight. Batting fifth, Madeline Moose Hauk. She is also a junior, number 9. She'll be playing third base for Pell City tonight. Then we have number 28, Leah Swafford, a sophomore, playing left field for Pell City tonight. Number 24, Kaylin Attaway, also a junior. She'll be playing second base for the Panthers. Number 16, Brooklyn Pruce, the lone senior in tonight's starting lineup. She is the Panther catcher. And then closing it out, the starting lineup for Pell City tonight, number 8, Chloe Ralph, a sophomore, playing shortstop.
Look at that. We got the athletics director and head football coach here. Wayne Lee joining us here at the softball complex, which will have the first pitch coming up in just a second. And this is video only here. We're not going to have any radio, so if you're watching it on 94.1 FM, on 94.1 FM The River, either Facebook or on YouTube, and we're scrambling. Had a few technical difficulties we had to kind of work through about 2 minutes before we went on the air. So a little bit hectic. I'm a little sweaty right now, but under a tent. And I think we were expecting a high of about 78 or 79 degrees today. So I think that's about where we are. But sun going to be setting to the west to our left as we are down the third base line here. And as you watch, you see some of the field out there, but the girls out there warming up in left field for the Pell City Panthers, the girls for Leeds down the first baseline. And so we're going to have some action here for you in just a couple of minutes. Pell City Panthers coming in with a fantastic overall record. We'll take a look at the record. We'll take a look at their season, what they have left on the schedule as they get closer and closer to getting the playoffs and, getting the area. Got to get one of the first couple of seeds to get into the playoffs, and we'll talk about how that is all going to unfold.
Yeah, just wanted to talk a minute about who will be taking the mound tonight for the Panthers. Caitlin Delaney, Adam, 8 starts on the season, a perfect 6-0 record. She also has come on in relief a couple of times, has picked up a couple of saves in 46 and 2/3 inning work. Nice strikeout to walk ratio, 37 strikeouts on the season against 18 walks, and she will be putting up a 3.15 ERA against the Leeds Green Wave tonight. So a undefeated starting pitcher on the mound for Pell City, and I guess I say mound, but you don't pitch off a mound in softball. Just got the rubber out there with the circle around it.
You think you could hit one of those softballs?
I was gonna mention, I saw where they had a major league pitcher against a top-notch, kind of a all-class girls softball pitcher, and the reaction time based on the distance to the plate, it takes a quicker reaction time.
Mm-hmm.
So I doubt it. To answer your question, I doubt very seriously that I could.
I doubt it as well, as we got a 5:10 first pitch, so we're about 6 or 7 minutes away from going first pitch, and we got a couple of rookie camera folks that are that are working tonight, so we're having to guide them, and as we get the action underway, obviously we'll have lots of good camera work out there, and the ladies out in the field and everything.
When I came up, softball meant guys with bellies like mine, slow underhand pitch, and different technique there. I tell you, when you talk about girls softball, I mean, don't for a second underestimate the athleticism and the skill level. It's certainly there as we see this sport gain popularity in high school and college also. You think of SEC softball, that's some exciting stuff with some really athletic girls. So I'm looking forward to this.
Absolutely. Pell City Panthers here getting ready to take on the Leeds Green Wave. And want to thank some great sponsors helping us get it on. You see the overlay on the screen, McSweeney Automotive on your right-hand side, and you see Michelle Green with Remax Hometown Properties, our co-title sponsors here for all 3 Pell City games. Again, we're going to do Leeds tonight. We're going to do next Tuesday against Springville, and the following Tuesday we will do the senior night when the Pelham Panthers come in to Pell City High School. So you see there on the screen the girls for Pell City killing the last 4 or 5 minutes, getting ready for first pitch and everything out here. Coach Terry Isbell, longtime softball coach, not only here in Pell City but also in Moody. He was here for Pell City a long time, and then he went over to the western part of the county for a little while. And then he had a lot of success in Moody, and then he's in the twilight of his career. I say that because this is his retirement year. He's got just a little while left. I asked him a couple of minutes ago, I said, when you're like in kindergarten and first grade, Coach Izzy, you make the little green and red rings as you get closer and closer to Christmas, and you take one off every day, and then finally Christmas Day you get to have that last one. I asked him if it's kind of like retirement like that. If he made one of those, he said no, but Coach Huff said that if he'll do a cartwheel, he'll spot him on a cartwheel his last day at work.
I'm going to tell you, if you look at his starting lineup tonight with the 6 juniors, got to be tempted to stick around one more year. Get all those seniors. You got 6 juniors starting for you. You got a 19-3 record. I'd be real tempted. I know that's probably something hard for coaches to do when they finally step away. You look at that roster, and that's what you always want, that senior-heavy team, and you're like, okay, one more year. I'll come back and coach. But Coach Isbell doing a nice job, and this is his swan song in the Pell City school system and coaching for Pell City. Longtime coach, as you mentioned, not just in Pell City but also Moody and various sports as well. I think of him as what he does for the football team, of course, with us calling Panther football games, but he is the head coach of the Lady Panthers softball team.
Yeah, you mentioned the 2 seniors, and they are Brooklyn Pruce and Grace Pruitt. Those are the two seniors on this squad. Grace wearing number 15, Brooklyn wearing number 16. Everybody else, like you said, it's a heavy junior-laden team. 1, 2, 3. Did you count how many juniors by any chance?
6 starting.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 6 juniors starting and 11 juniors on the roster, and only 2 seniors are going to lose. So whoever inherits the team, Coach Terry Isbell is going to leave them in very good hands with all the juniors coming back. And as you mentioned, a 19-3 overall record right now. So, and they're expected to make a nice deep run into the playoffs too.
Yep, exciting. Who knows? He might not feel the need to come back one more year, depending on what these girls can accomplish this season.
I don't know. I think he's already filed the papers, man. I think once retirement is in sight, I think that's going to be it.
Yeah. But what I meant there was maybe he takes, even though they're not seniors, they're juniors. Maybe he can win title with them this way.
I got you. All right. Yeah, be a good way to take a ring with seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen, eighth graders. Right. Some of the players I was talking to Coach Izzy earlier in the afternoon, and talking about some of the players in the past. BB Hall, Allie Hall, might remember some of those names. Who was the pitcher back here? Probably 10, 12 years ago. Really good pitcher. Crap, I can see her face. I can't come up with her name.
This is what you and John do in the mornings about movies or stars or something, and I'm trying to text it on my phone. You got everybody shouting at their speakers.
I could use a text right now from somebody who, blonde-headed girl. She was a fantastic pitcher as a senior. Almost had it. Her parents live out there on Hardwick Road. I know where she lives and her parents live, but I can't come up with her name. Great.
It's kind of creepy. But
yeah, and I get skin tears now, too, if I hit up against a wall or something. It's great. You got that yet?
No, not yet.
Give it time.
It's thinning. I can tell. It won't be long.
Give it time. We got a 5:10 first pitch here between Pell City and Leeds, and we are just about at that time. So the umpire behind the plate actually just looked over to the home side to Coach Isbell and threw a hand up and said, "All right, come on, let's go. Let's play." So we are going to have what should be a good softball game tonight. And if you want to come watch some softball, we'd rather see you out here in person. There's a good crowd, by the way. Rather see you out here in person. But if you can't, then we try to give you some good views here with the video. And we'll also make sure that you get the next 2 Tuesdays as well. Again, we're going to be out here for Springville next week, and then the following week against Pelham for senior night.
Feels good out here, too. We've had some great weather the last 3-4 days going back to through the weekend, and same is holding true here today, and got a nice breeze going through, too. It got a little warm today, but I think this is going to be perfect as the sun starts to go down a little bit, not over us quite as much. Got Pell City Panther baseball team playing on the other side, so would be a great time to come out to the ballpark. There is a good crowd out here, too, Adam, as you mentioned, as we are just moments away from tonight's first pitch between the Leeds Green Wave and the Pell City Panthers. Again, 19-3 on the season. Emily Delaney on the mound for Pell City. She'll be putting her perfect 6-0 record up against the Green Wave. Fine ERA, actually the lowest ERA on the team. I think you might want to call Grace Pruitt the ace of the Pell City staff. She has 64 innings pitched on the season, a 10-1 record. But again, Delaney undefeated on the year. Great strikeout to walk ratio, 37-18. So looking forward to her bringing the pitching for Pell City. Somebody to keep your eye on tonight, Adam, from the plate. Evie Edwards batting in that cleanup spot. She's had an outstanding season at the plate, a .453 batting average. How about that?
It's like every other appearance you're getting a hit.
6 home runs, 22 RBIs on the year. So that's something else to look forward to. Only struck out 4 times on the season as well. So just one of the big bats that you'll be seeing from the Panthers tonight. Might get to see that one sail on out of past the Lady Panther sign out there.
Be nice. See one hit the scoreboard out there. knocked the scoreboard out. I think we're going to be talking with Dr. Jimmy Martin, the superintendent of the Pell City school system. He's going to join us here for a couple of minutes during the course of the game. Just talk to him about, we can talk to him about what's right behind us. Something that Pell City has not had for many, many years. We've been 6A for a long time, and one of the few 6A programs that doesn't have a track. As amazing as it is, we don't, but they're building one behind us here where they used to kind of a multi-purpose area. Sits kind of low. It's been used as a football practice field. The band has practiced out there. So lots of different stuff has been used back there. But if you haven't looked or haven't been back here lately, it's a full-fledged track, and it's got all the track and field stuff in the middle part as well.
Yeah, I think that's outstanding addition to Pell City school system, the Pell City high school athletics, and like you said, certainly something that had been missing, and I think that'll be great for sports here at Pell City High School.
Again, I want to thank our title sponsors, McSweeney Automotive, under the big American flag there, Highway 231 and Interstate 20, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Also Michelle Green with Remax Hometown Properties. I want to thank those folks as being our co-title sponsors. And also want to thank, you saw it earlier, State Farm agent Bart Perry. He was sponsoring our starting lineup. We're going to be talking with Coach Isbell coming up, probably about third, fourth inning, something like that. Hopefully he's got some good stuff to talk about. And so we'll talk to Coach Isbell. That's brought to you by Woods Surfside Marina. I want to thank Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop, Jerry's Custom Glass Tinting, Ralph Electric, and Pell City Board of Education member District 5 Norman Wilder, all helping us put some Panther softball on video today.
Now, this is going to sound like I'm just saying it because it's a sponsor and I'm throwing extra love that way, but in this day and time where we see some of the cars going the route that they're going, some of the automakers doing what they're doing, electric cars, give me a Dodge, man. Give me a Hemi.
I got one. I love it.
Those V8s and Hellcat Challengers, man. That's what I'm talking about. Dodge building some machines, throwback muscle car type stuff.
Watching this past weekend, you might have seen it where they had the raising of some money for the folks that were torn up over in Ohatchee and Calhoun County. You might have seen the going around the track, Talladega, this past weekend. Took the Hemi out there around the track. They wouldn't let us go super fast. Got it to 100 on the backstretch. That was
you
it.
Took it, your Hemi out?
Yeah. You made a $50 donation.
Okay.
And the money goes straight to the relief fund over there in Calhoun County. So we took the old Charger out there with the Hemi, and they paced us with one of the worker trucks out there, so you couldn't go as fast as you wanted to. But still, we got it up to 100 on the backstretch there. I think we're waiting on the national anthem. Looks like it. Killing time here. It's supposed to be a 5 o'clock first pitch. Then we were told 5:10. Now we're at 5:15. So we're flapping away because we are waiting like you for the first pitch. You can see there in the screen, the two head coaches meeting at home plate there. Two umpires. And Pell City coming in with a really nice record of 19-3 overall. Emily Dulaney getting the start on the mound tonight with a 6-0 record for the Pell City Panthers, a 3.15 ERA, and 37 strikeouts on the year. How many innings has Emily pitched this year?
Yeah, she's got 46 2/3 innings pitched on the season, 8 starts, 12 overall appearances. Of course, as you mentioned, 6-0, undefeated in those 8 starts. Has also come on in relief, picked up a couple of saves, and just doing an outstanding job. Giving up 49 hits on the year, 25 runs for that 3.150 ERA, as you have mentioned.
It's some starters introduced by the PA. We went over the starters a little bit earlier, thanks to Bart Perry.
Please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem.
Had a good rendition of the national anthem there. By the way, take a little business. Hey, Tiffany, here's a group text with them if you want to tell them anything. Michael's got to go about 5:40 too, so going to have to go wide on that one. Hello to everybody out there. Looks like we're finally going to get some softball underway. Pell City hosting the Leeds Green Wave. Pell City coming in ranked number 6 in Class 6A in last week's poll. The new poll will come out tomorrow night. So we'll talk about that poll on Thursday morning on the air, myself and John Simpson. Man, I forgot how quick those girls pitched those softballs. I was asking Lance about a half an hour ago on the air when we first came on. I said, do you think you could hit one of those? I know I couldn't now. I can barely see it.
Yeah, and I told you then, for those that hadn't tuned in yet, I think it was maybe one of those shows like a sports science deal or something where they put the pitcher from guys baseball versus ladies softball, and of course it's closer to the plate and the reaction time. You got to be a little bit quicker with your hands. As a girl, to hit the softball, it's coming very fast from a short distance, and these girls can really zip it in there.
All right, here we go, getting ready for the first pitch here on social media, 94.1 FM The River on Facebook and on YouTube. Again, Pell City and Leeds brought to you by McSweeney Automotive and Michelle Green with Remax Hometown Property. So there is the first pitch. A little bit inside right there by Emily Dulaney. 6-0 coming into this ball game. ERA of 3.15 and 37 strikeouts in about 46 innings. So just a tad under a strikeout an inning for Emily Dulaney. There's a shot, and that is just going to be foul on the right-hand side. That one's out of play.
A little slow getting around for the Leeds lady at bat. And Adam, that's easy for us to say. I don't think either one of us, as you mentioned, could get around on the pitch.
Again, another crack. That one is going to go foul territory. Actually going to go on the other side of the fence.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Adam, and these last two just a little late against Delaney.
1-2 count. Just getting underway. First batter for the Leeds Green Wave, Sophie Sisk, the sophomore.
And she is going to strike out. That will be number 38 on the year for Caitlin Delaney, striking out the first batter for the Green Wave this evening.
At the plate now for the Leeds Green Wave, Caitlin Howard going up against Emily Dulaney. Nope, take that back. Yeah, Caitlin Dulaney. Thanks. Throw something at me, man. So Caitlin Dulaney, kept calling her Emily.
Oh, did I call her Emily? We got two Delaneys on the field. Yeah, number 4 pitching tonight. I apologize if I said that. And then, of course, number 20, Emily Delaney in center field for the Lady Panthers.
There's a big cut, and that's going to be a strike. 2-1 count now, 1 away. As we're top of the first inning, Pell City taking on Leeds. There's a hit right back to Caitlin Dulaney. So Caitlin responsible for the first 2 outs. First one a strikeout, second one a little out right there to the pitcher circle. Now at the bat for the Leeds Green Wave, Sophie Gromko, just an 8th grader for the Leeds Green Wave, and she hits one down to first base, and that one is going to be an easy tag, and that's going to be the end of the top of the first inning. So we are scoreless, getting ready to go to the bottom of the second. Good job by Caitlin Dulaney there, 3 up, 3 down.
Evie Dulaney, Evie Edwards making the play at first base. As the grounder came right towards her in the bag, she just makes the catch and steps on the bag as we move to the bottom of the first. 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Panthers.
We're back here as we're doing a little softball action. Adam Stocks, Lance Bowman, getting ready to see what the Panthers can do here at the bottom of the first inning. 3 up, 3 down. Good first for Caitlin Dulaney, helping that through ERA at 3.15 come down just a tad bit there with that inning of no scores. Terry Isbell, the head softball coach here at Pell City High School. John Costello, assistant varsity coach and third base coach, right in front of us as we're down the third base line. Brittany Gillison, multi-letter athlete here at Pell City. Played basketball for the Panthers, played softball for the Panthers. And Casey Simmons down the first base line. He's the head JV coach and assistant varsity coach as well. First pitch by the Green Wave. I'm going to need that. Let me put that starting lineup right here so I can look at it too. The batting order. Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much. That one a bit high. 2-0 the count now. Emily Dulaney playing center field at bat first for the Pell City Panthers. That one is a cross for a strike. On the mound for the Green Wave, Emma Manchin, the junior, Emma Manchin.
Dulaney with a .409 batting average coming in. Doing the job of a leadoff hitter, scoring 22 runs on the season. She leads the Lady Panthers in that category. And she's going to have a chance to do that again as she picks up the walk.
So Emily Dulaney on first base. On the 4 balls there. At bat now, Kendall Perry. What's Kendall batting on the season? There's a steal, a slide, in the second base, and it's going to be safe. Stolen base there by Emily Dulaney for the Panthers. Now a runner in scoring position.
Kendall Perry, 351 average on the season.
The lefty up there for the Pell City Panthers. That one is just going to be a tad outside. 2-0 count now. Kendall Perry, the junior wearing number 6, right fielder for Coach Terry Isbell and the Pell City Panthers. There's a smack. That one may hit the Rivermobile. Nope, hope does not. That's good. 11 years of playing softball, Kendall Perry. You know, a lot of these girls, man, they've been playing softball since they could basically walk. There's another smack. That one's going to go behind the dugout, home dugout on the third base side here. Kendall Perry, favorite subject is science. Count 2-2. Bottom of the first, we're scoreless here. Runner on second. It's Emily Dulaney for the Panthers. That one is going to be a foul ball. Dulaney will go back to second. And Kendall Perry will go back in the batter's box.
Six walks versus 8 strikeouts on the season for Perry, so she likes to put the ball in play.
Bart and Gail Perry, the parents of Kendall, and she sees that one go across the plate for a strikeout. So that's the first out in the bottom of the first here for the Pell City Panthers. Zeros on the scoreboard, bottom of the first. Panthers with a runner on second, Emily Dulaney. And at bat now for the Pell City Panthers, Caitlin Dulaney, the pitcher. Whoa, Caitlin, a hard shot, left field. That thing is going to be over the fence. And that'll be a 2-run shot as she helps herself out. Caitlin Dulaney, the pitcher, with a nice home run just to the right of the scoreboard. And there is no doubt when she got a hold of that one, Lance.
Yeah, her 5th home run of the year. She came in with 4. That's number 5, second on the team for the Panthers. And Pell City up 2-0 in the bottom of the first.
Number 5, Evie Edwards.
Well, that'll help her out. That'll ease her mind a little bit on the mound, right?
Oh, I always like a cushion for sure.
Yeah. Evie Edwards playing first base for the Panthers, now in the batter's box. The righty watches the first one come across for a strike.
Evie Edwards, just an incredible stat line. Adam bringing in the 453 average, 6 home runs, 22 RBIs, leads the Lady Panthers in all 3 categories, and she just hit a rope down the third base line. It's going to be just foul.
You see Coach Costello? Had to lift up that right leg, went right under there. Good quicks there by Coach Costello. Moose Hauk on the on-deck circle for the Panthers. Evie Edwards, the righty, wearing number 5. Panthers with a 2-0 lead here, bottom of the first. 1-2 count now, 1 away for Evie. There's a pop. Easy play by the infield there, and that's going to be 2 away. 2-0 lead for the Pell City Panthers, bottom of the first here, off of that Caitlin Dulaney 2-run home run. Brought in her sister, Emily Dulaney. It was a Dulaney across the plate there for that 2-0 lead. On the mound, Emma Manchin for the Leeds Green Wave. That one in the dirt low. 1-0 count now. 2 away, nobody on for the Pell City Panthers. Moose at the plate. Typically not the nickname you want as you're, woman going through life, but everybody knows her as Moose. What's Moose hitting on the season?
Moose hitting 455 on the season.
Pretty solid right there, man. Moose with the smack right there. Double hopper and having a hard time getting the ball, the infielder, and it is going to go for, they're going to score it a base hit or an error. Let's see how they officially score that. Wait to see what happens on the scoreboard. A tough hopper, you know, it kind of just died right there, right in front of the infielder. Looks like they're going to, well, they haven't put it on the scoreboard yet. Hit or error. We'll call it a hit. How's that? There's a steal attempt and successful by Moose right there. So the base hit followed by the steal puts Moose in scoring position in second base there. Leah Swafford, left fielder for the Pell City Panthers. Leah wearing number 28, the sophomore for the Pell City Panther softball team. This one coming right back at defense at us.
Comes in with a 278 average on the year, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs.
Right here, Leah.
For Miss Swafford.
Leah Swafford been playing softball for 8 years. Again, just a sophomore. Good cut right there. That one goes off the net and the backstop there. Also plays volleyball, Leah does here at Pell City High School. Her parents, Kelly and Terry,
Come on, kid.
love to play at Alabama if she could play some softball. 2-0 lead for Pell City. 0-2 count, 2 away. Runner on second. That one dribbles across the plate. That's going to allow Moose to go from second to third base on that one. So put one in play here. Hopefully get to third run across the plate.
Yeah.
2-2 count, 2 away, 2-0 lead for Pell City. Bottom of the first inning here. Again, we got 3 games we're going to be doing Tuesdays. This Tuesday, as in right now, next Tuesday and the following Tuesday. There's a hard hit. And that one, I don't know if it hit Moose or not, but she had to look like the Matrix get away from that thing on the third base line.
Yeah, right down the line and just on the foul side of the bag. Passed out and back towards the fence. Again, she was all over that one just a little early.
Leah Swafford with a 2-2 count, runner on third. There's a hard hit, and that one is going to be out of play near the indoor batting facility down the third base line for the Panther softball team. So still 2-2 count, 2 away, 2-0 lead for the Panthers, bottom of the first. Runner on third is Moose. Leah Swafford at the plate right now. Sixth batter. This one is going to be a foul ball off the net on the backstop there. So Leah still battling that 2-2 count.
Come on, Leah.
On deck,
There you go,
Kaylin
kid.
Attaway. We can get Kaylin to the plate here. Been 2-2 for about the last 5 pitches or so, and that one she chased a high one. So that's going to be a strikeout for the Leeds Green Wave. Not before some damage done, though, Lance. 2-0 lead for Pell City. Again on that Caitlin Dulaney 2-run home run with her sister sitting at second base. So Caitlin now will put the glove on and the ball in the hand and go to the pitching circle with that 2-run home run to give her a little leeway here.
Yeah, she's faced the minimum so far. 3 up, 3 down in the first inning as we move on to the top of the second. And after that Dulaney smash, giving us the 2-run lead as Caitlin Dulaney knocked in her sister.
You want to see the, let's watch a little replay of that. I think we got the replay. Here it is. Don't know if we'll catch it going over the fence or not. But here's the replay. Kapow! You could see it leaving the frame right there. That thing was gone, no doubt about it. I was watching Coach Costello on the third base line. He was doing the home run round the bases as that thing was going over his head. Caitlin Dulaney, the senior, on the mound for the Pell City Panthers, wearing number 4 with a 2-0 lead. As I mentioned, she's in the 11th grade. Pitches, also plays shortstop. Throws and bats righty. Favorite softball memory? I give them all a bio sheet. Whatever sport we do, I give them a bio sheet. Talk about their parents and favorite teachers, subjects, stuff like that. One of the things I've asked the girls, favorite softball memory at any level. And she talked about the walk-off home run in the area game against Pinson Valley. Anytime, a walk-off home run is special in itself, but when you can go and beat Pinson Valley and it's an area game on top of that. So that's one of her memorable softball moments there. So here we go, top of the second inning. Pell City with a 2-0 lead. Oh, there's the superintendent behind me. I didn't realize we're going to get Dr. Jimmy Martin on the air with us here. We'll get him in between the inning here. There's a first pitch right across the plate. First strike there. A little off speed, that one hitting before the plate. 1-1 count now. Dulaney going against Madison Anthony, senior for the Leeds Green Wave, playing the outfield for Leeds. Here the pop, the framing of the pitch, waiting, and Brooklyn does not get the strike. That's going to be the ball. Brooklyn held it. She was trying to show Blue that it was right there. He said, nah. 2-1 count, nobody out. There's a shot down the third base line, and that's going to go foul. Moose unable to get to it before it goes foul down the third base line.
Brooklyn Bruce stepping out to the mound, having a word with her pitcher, Caitlin Dulaney. Undefeated on the season, 6-0. Off to a good start here so far this afternoon in Pell City.
So number 4 against number 4. 4 for Pell City, Caitlin Dulaney. Oh, and a little bit high for Madison Anthony. Full count, 3-2. No outs. Pell City with a 2-0 lead, top of the second here at Pell City High School. Panther softball brought to you by Michelle Green, Remax Hometown Properties, and there she rings up another one. That is strikeout number 2 early in this ball game for Dulaney.
Yeah, 2 of the 4 batters she's faced against the Green Wave, she has sent back to the dugout with a strikeout. Number 25 coming to the plate for the Green Wave. That is Madeline Payne.
Madeline, just a freshman. Ooh, you hear that hit off the metal pole right by our wireless mic we're using there.
As you hear the teammates cheer for Maddie Payne, and you said Madeline, and the previous batter was Madison, I can attest as being the father of a Madison. If it's Madison or Madeline, you become Maddie whoever.
That's a given, right?
Given.
Oh, a little off-speed pitch, a little low. Again, trying to frame it. Brooklyn, and Blue does not say strike. It's a ball. It's 2-1 count, 1 away. 2-0 lead for Caitlin Dulaney on the mound for the Pell City Panthers, top of the second.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Definitely came in with some off-speed stuff there on that last pitch. That one right down the middle.
2-2 count now. Hear that pop in the glove going from Dulaney to Pruce. That one. 2-hopper. See if she can get it there in time. Nope, errant throw. Tough play there by Pell City's, I think it's Chloe. Was that Chloe? Yeah, I think it's Chloe Ralph out there playing shortstop.
Yeah, Chloe let it pop out of her glove, so she tries to regroup. Oftentimes you try to rush that throw. Throws a little bit high, And I'm pretty sure that would have to be considered an error on the shortstop.
So runner on first. Panthers with a 2-0 lead. There's a hard shot up the middle, diving. Brooklyn can't get it. Excuse me, Chloe can't get it. That's going to put runners on first and second now with one away and a 2-0 lead for Pell City. Coming to the plate now, Kinley Gilly, sophomore for the Leeds Green Wave.
Emma Matcham with the base hit. First one of the night for the Leeds Green Wave, as you mentioned. Number 10 coming in.
So we have some substitutions by the Leeds Green Wave right now.
Kinley Gilly, an outfielder, at the plate.
Caitlin Dulaney with a 2-0 lead, but runners on first and second. There's a good pitch right there. That's going for a strike. 0-1 count, one away. Again, top of the second. Panthers on top, 2-0. Runner on first and second for the Leeds Green Wave. 0-1 count. There's a slow dribbler. Let's see if they can get the runner out at first. And she's able to hustle before the ball got there. Moose couldn't get the ball there to first in time, and now bases loaded for the Leeds Green Wave with just one out.
Yeah, just kind of almost like a bunt. And I'll tell you, Proust didn't do anything wrong. Brooklyn Proust, the catcher, she pops out of her stance, got out there quick, threw a laser down to first base, and I thought it was going to be just in time. Didn't see it that way. Says tie goes to the runner, but I can't fault anything Proust did there on the little dribbler that got out in front of the plate.
Yeah, Proust doing a good job trying to get it there. There's a first pitch for a strike. 0-1 count, one away, bases loaded. Leeds trying to see if they can cut into that 2-0 deficit. The Panthers getting that off of that 2-run home run by Caitlin Dulaney. Now having to try to battle from the pitching mound here. 0-2 count now, one away.
Yeah, whether it's, you're a baseball fan or a softball fan, any type of ball played on this type of field, it's bases loaded, one out, not the position a pitcher wants to be in.
The lefty watches it come across. That's going to come for a ball. 1-2 count now. One away, bases loaded for Leeds. Pell City with a 2-0 lead. And Caitlin Dulaney on the mound. 2 strikeouts so far early in this ball game. 6-0 record with a 3.15 ERA. 37 strikeouts on the year. This one's high. Great job there by Brooklyn getting a hold of that thing.
Yeah, Proust doing a nice job. High pitch, keeping that from getting back to the backstop. Short backstop, so it's really got to get away from the pitcher if you want to think about coming home from third.
2-2 count. There's a cut. Remains 2-2.
I say, what do you think, Adam? Maybe 10, 12 feet behind the catcher to the backstop?
Mm-hmm. 2-2 count. Oh, nice off-speed pitch right there, swinging high, and that's going to be a strikeout, another strikeout, strikeout number 3 for Caitlin Dulaney through 2 innings here. 2 away, but the bases remain loaded. Let's see if she can work her way out of it. At bat now for the Leeds Green Wave. Well, we're looking at the roster off of AHSAA. They have no number 7 on the roster. I didn't see one, did you?
No, I did not. She'll forever be number 7 for the Lady Green Wave.
Oh, there's a good cut.
Got the heater up in her eyes. She couldn't lay off.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got underneath that one. 1-1 count, 2 away. Bases loaded for the Leeds Green Wave. Pell City with a 2-0 lead here, top of the 2nd inning. 7 innings here for softball for those who may not follow softball a whole lot. And there is a strike right at the knees. 1-2 count right there. Again, good job by Brooklyn. She holds it there, making sure that
Well,
that umpire back there sees it.
yeah, if a catcher believes it's a strike, she wants to frame it. They also try to nudge a little too there and move it up a little bit. Now, I feel like that pitch has been called both a ball and a strike in this game so far, so we'll be watching for a little consistency from the umpire. I've seen about 3 pitches right there on that verge and on the low end. A couple of times I saw him go for balls. That time he gave the young lady a strike. 2-2 now as Dulaney tries to get out of this second inning jam.
Lots of twos. There's a high shot. That's going to be foul territory and land on the other side of the fence. Hustling over there was Evie Edwards.
Yes, you gave it a chase, Adam, and just got outside the fence there. She charged over from her first base position.
Remains 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-0 lead for the Pell City Panthers. Top of the second. That one.
Oh, wow.
Called.
They're going to say it hit the batter, Adam, and that's going to force in a run.
Yep. So that'll cut the lead in half now, 2-1. The bases remain loaded for the Leeds Green Wave. At bat now, Sophie Sisk, a sophomore, wearing number 11 for Leeds.
Sophie Sisk, the leadoff hitter, and she'll be coming up after striking out to start the game.
Now batting number 11.
And trying to keep this little rally going for the Green Wave. Pell City up 2-1 here in the top half of the second inning. Ball high. Let's see a hint of frustration from number 4, Caitlin Dulaney, out there. I think that frustration directed at herself for missing her target.
1-0 count, 2 away, bases loaded. There's a smack. Gonna get into center field. Here comes one, and here comes the throw. And it's gonna keep it to just a 1-run shot or not.
I don't know what happened there. I saw the umpire.
Oh, runner interference is what Tiffany says over here.
Okay,
Right,
yeah.
Thank you, Tiffany.
I saw the umpire raise his hands, and I noticed there was a stop in the action, and I was still watching what was happening with, Leeds runners coming in and Pell City playing the ball, but it is a runner interference, and that will be the end of the inning.
Yep, so it's going to be a 2-1 lead now for Pell City as we get ready to go to the bottom of the second. So able to get out of a jam, bases loaded with only, 1 out at the time. So we're able to get out of the jam there with only 1 run and still hanging on to that 1-run lead. Talking with Dr. Jimmy Martin, superintendent of the Pell City school system, joining us here in between the innings. And hey, Doc, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, Adam?
Doing great.
Appreciate you and Lance and your team being here for the softball game. Appreciate y'all a bunch covering what these girls are doing. They're having a great season right now.
They are. It's I tell you, 19-3 overall. Coach Isbell, as the sun is getting ready to set, to our left, the sun is setting
Yes,
on
it
Coach
is.
Isbell. He's retiring this
He's
year.
done a phenomenal job. Great guy, class act. Just glad that he shared his talents with the young people here in Pell City. I mean, we're really appreciative of him, and I know that he's looking forward to retirement, but we wish he would stay around a few more years with us. But I know how that is. Somebody told me he bought a motorhome, so.
Yeah, Lance and I were talking, looking at the roster, he's only losing 2 seniors. Maybe, if depending on how far we go, maybe we win a state championship. He's got all these juniors coming back. Maybe we can talk him into 1 more year.
Yeah, I know. It might need to do that.
Can you keep the camper out there, in right center
right.
field,
That's right. Just park the camper here at the ballpark.
Yeah. What's going on around the school system? We got about a minute or two before the next batter.
We have a lot of things going on. As a matter of fact, later this month we're breaking ground on our junior high building. One thing that's great about that is the fact of this is that building is paid for. So we're that and renovation to the existing Duran North, so that's a great thing right now. We're very excited about that. But there's a lot of things going on. We're in the middle of standardized testing right now, and a lot of things in that area. The other thing that's been nice is that the COVID bug's been very good to us here of late. It's gotten a lot better. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but It's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, it definitely has. As Kaylin Attaway takes the ball off of the, looks like it might have hit part of her jersey. She'll take first base on that. Well, Dr. Martin, look, we appreciate you having us out here. Appreciate you letting us set up, and hopefully we get to call three winning games the next
That's great.
3 Tuesdays.
But we appreciate y'all being here. And anytime y'all need anything, just let us know. We're glad you're here.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Martin. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Dr.
Appreciate
Jimmy.
y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. Dr. Jimmy Martin, the superintendent of the Pell City school system, joining us here as the Pell City Panthers with a 2-1 lead as we're in the bottom of the second. 0-1 count right now at the plate for the Pell City Panthers. Brooklyn Pruce, the one of the 2 seniors for Pell City this year on the roster. That one a slow roller to third base. Going to be an out at first, but Brooklyn is able to advance the runner to second base. So now we got run in scoring position with 1 away, a 2-1 lead.
Sacrifice bunt by the senior catcher. Pruce was perfect as it went down the third base line, advancing the runner to second base. And that, of course, is Kaylin Attaway now, our second baseman who stands on second base as Chloe Ralph comes up to bat.
Chloe, she the last batter in the order. This one.
Yeah, Chloe is our number 9 hitter, and she has that kind of running towards the pitcher stance that you see, something that you see in girls softball that you don't see in baseball, and kind of taking a couple of steps towards the pitcher.
0-1 count, 1 away, runner on second for the Pell City Panthers with a 2-1 lead. And there, that one is going to be a ball. 1-1 count now for Pell City. Chloe wearing number 8 for the Pell City Panthers, the sophomore, playing the infield, shortstop, and second base for Pell City. The lefty up there. See, there's the running shot. That one is going to be hit, and it will bring the runner around for a run. Great job there by Chloe, hustling to get safe at first, and then a good hustle by Pell City's Kaylin Attaway to come all the way from second to up it to a 3-1 lead for Pell City.
Yeah, very astute base running by Attaway. You set it up. It was a nice little hit. I thought it was going to get up the middle. I got to tip my hat to the second baseman over there for Leeds, a Lady Greenway player. She makes a nice stop, but it is a hit by Ralph that will also get her an RBI as Attaway scores with the great base running from second base.
0-1 count for the Pell City Panthers. Again, a 3-1 lead, bottom of the second. Runner on first. That one high for Pell City's Emily Dulaney.
Dulaney walked her first time up at him, and then sister comes on a batter later.
Pow!
And slaps the 2-run homer as Adam gives us the sound effects.
Trying to steal second in there. The throw not on the mark, so stolen base for Pell City. Runner in scoring position. 2-1 count, 1 away. 3-1 lead for the Pell City Panthers. Bottom of the second inning with Emily Dulaney. Her parents Tommy and Teresa Dulaney.
Ralph getting dirty out there with the head first dive into second base on the steal and a dusty field.
Yeah, got here about 1:30 this afternoon, and Coach Terry Isbell, he had the water hose going, man. He was hosing down the dirt, trying to make sure it was not as dusty as it could have been. Still got some dust out there. There is a ball, so taking first base, Emily Dulaney. Is that her second walk?
Yep, second walk of the game.
Up now for Pell City, Kendall Perry, the junior, wearing number 6. The lefty coming up there to bat for Pell City. 3-1 lead, 1 away, runner on first and second. Bottom of the second inning for the lefty, Perry. Kendall wearing number 6, all 5'4" of her.
And while you had your head down, just like the pitcher for Leeds did, not paying attention, and some great base running.
You calling me out for it. I'm
No,
looking at her bio, man.
I'm talking about the pitcher.
Not paying attention, Stocks.
That's not. I didn't mean you. I meant the pitcher for Green Wave. What I meant to say was you, that you didn't see it because that's how quickly she stole the base.
Perry now with runner on first and third. There's a throwback to third, and not in time, which the ball fell out of the glove anyway. So the ball thrown to third allows the stolen base to second. So now the runners are second and third for Pell City. 0-2 count, one away with a 3-1 lead, bottom of the second. Perry watches that one. Thought about it, held the bat back, now 1-2 count. Kendall says if she could play at any college, she'd play for the UAB Blazers. Perry with a 1-2 count, one away. That one is tipped away, so she stays alive.
Kendall Perry with a .351 average, .413 on base percentage. She scored 16 runs for the Lady Panthers.
Let's see what Kendall does here. She was down 0-2, now 1-2. This one's going to be a pop fly, and it's going to be caught in foul territory, so that's going to be out. So Perry is out. 2 away now for Pell City. And here comes number 4 for the Pell City Panthers, Caitlin Dulaney. First time up, she hit a 2-run home run. This time she's got 2 on base, and they're going to give her a walk, an intentional walk, one of those. They're not even going to take the 4 pitches. They told Dulaney just take first base, so the bases are loaded now for the Pell City Panthers. Got a substitution, sub-runner. Out comes Dulaney at first base. In comes Emma Best, the junior, wearing number 2. She's at first base now for Pell City with the bases loaded. And at bat now for the Pell City Panthers, Evie Edwards wearing number 5.
Yeah, not the situation you want to face if you're the Green Wave. The .453 batting average, the 6 home runs. One of the top batters for Pell City, Chloe Ralph, with the top average on the Panther team. I misspoke earlier. Chloe Ralph has that .474 average.
Evie watches that one come high for a ball. 1-0 count, 2 away. It's a 3-1 lead for Pell City. Bases are loaded for Evie, the junior, wearing number 5. The righty up in the batter's box. Watches this one come low. 2-0 count now.
Yeah, you said it in that batter's box, as far as you can get up on it, and we even see her pulling pitches to the left side of the field, just gets on the ball quickly with the barrel of the bat.
Emma Manchin, there's a shot. Woo! Almost took the head off of the Pell City Panther on third base, Chloe Ralph, and almost took out Coach Costello, too.
No sooner than I said it. That's how fast she gets around. I mean, she's limiting the time by being up so close in the box, and still just a couple of times in this game has still been too early.
2-1 count, 2 away, bases loaded, 3-1 lead for the Pell City Panthers. Evie Edwards, the junior, 5'10", the righty in the box here.
Tremendous bat speed.
Watches that one come across high. Now a 3-1 count. You hear Coach Costello in the background. Be smart, 5. Got to come to you, 5. Along the third base line here. Watches this one, and she gets under it. Third base is going to catch it for an easy out, and leaving 3 stranded there, unfortunately, for the Pell City Panthers on base. They do pick up a run. They're in the bottom of the second, but they leave 3 on base, so a 3-1 lead for the Pell City Panthers as we get ready to go to the top of the third inning.
Yeah, not what you want to see there. Another pop out for a big bat for the Lady Panthers.
Hey, Coach, you hear us all right over there?
Barely.
All right, I'll talk up. How's that? All right, so far, we left 3 on base right there. No, that's not what you wanted, but 3-1 lead so far, going pretty well.
Yeah, it's going pretty well. We kind of had what we want there with Evie up to bat with the bases loaded. It just didn't work out for us.
Tell us what else going right for the Panthers so far tonight?
Overall, we're winning, so that's that's what we're interested in. So
Scoreboard looks good, huh?
Yeah, scoreboard looks good.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it, man.
All right, buddy.
All right, Coach Terry Isbell. Just a quick word with Coach Isbell before they get back to play. And our conversation with Coach Isbell brought to you by Woods Surfside Marina. I want to thank Mark and everybody there at Woods Surfside Marina down Rabbit Branch Road. Make sure you go check them out. Check them out on Facebook. Check out their website, Bennington Pontoons. Some of the, I'll tell you, absolutely gorgeous pontoons. You want class? That's Bennington Pontoons. Check them out at Woods Surfside Marina. And also want to thank McSweeney Automotive. Of course, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, one of our title sponsors tonight. Want to thank Michelle Green with Remax Hometown Properties, one of our title sponsors as well. State Farm agent Bart Perry helping us out, doing some softball. Had the starting lineups at the beginning of the game. Just mentioned Wood Surfside Marina, Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop, Jerry's Custom Glass Tinting, Ralph Electric, and Pell City Board of Education member, District Number 5, Norman Wilder, all helping us put some Panther softball on the internet this afternoon. There's a hard shot. That one's going to make it to right center field. And stopping at first base is going to be the Leeds Green Wave. So starting off the top of the third, Pell City with a 3-1 lead, top of the third here, and Leeds with a leadoff single.
Caitlin Howard driving that single up the middle for the Green Wave as number 18, Sophie Gromko, comes to bat for the Lady Green Wave.
Sophie, just an 8th grader for the Leeds Green Wave, 5'7", place catcher and infield for Leeds. Also want to thank a former Panther, Jackson Williamson. Remember Jackson?
Former quarterback and wide receiver there for the Panther football team.
Yep, you know, he's over in Leeds now. He's watching us online, and we were talking about number 7 for the Leeds Green Wave. It's not on the AHSAA roster, and he texted me. That's Tanner Galloway. Number 7 for the Leeds Green Wave is Tanner Galloway, and she's just an 8th grader as well. So thank you, Jackson. Appreciate that, and appreciate you you getting that information to us as well. See the umpire coming to check the ball, make sure everything's hunky-dory on it. Gives it back to Dulaney.
When you were talking there, which you do a lot of, I wanted to use that on you because Coach was such a man of few words. He was like, "What do you want, man? You want my statement? Hey, we're winning. We're up 3-1.
What's going right? Scoreboard."
Yeah, but I was just teasing you. The pitcher, when you were telling your story there, I think the ball was looked at because she really threw an off-speed pitch up there that had some funky movement on it, some nasty movement, and got a little look from the ump. Great pitch.
1-2 count. Panthers with a 3-0 lead, top of the third for the Leeds Green Wave, and there is a strikeout for Dulaney, Caitlin Dulaney. Is that the 4th strikeout? Did I got it right?
Yep, number 4.
All right, number 4. And she's averaging just a little under a strikeout per inning through the course of the season. There's 4 strikeouts as we are 1 out into the 3rd inning here.
And up to bat is Madison Anthony, who is one of those strikeout victims in her first at bat. That ball is going to get past the catcher, Pruce, and advance the base runner to second.
Yep, so runner in scoring position now. 1-0, 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0 count. Look up there, see 1-0. 1-0, 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 3-0 lead for the Pell City Panthers here, top of the third. There's a hard hit, and that one is going to be foul. You hear Blue from behind the plate yell foul, nice and loud for everybody to see and to hear.
Anthony got around on that one good, pulled it just foul. Great swing, great cut.
Tell you what, I don't know if they give an extra stipend for the third base coach in softball or not, but they deserve one.
Yeah, man, that's
Jeez.
Put that guy in some protective equipment.
Oh, look at that off speed, man. That was nasty right there.
Yeah, that was the pitch that was similar to the one a moment ago.
That was nasty.
Yeah, off speed after all that heat and trying to get around. Then she just freezes them with the off-speed pitch.
Thing had air brakes on it.
No question.
Caitlin Dulaney coming in with a 6-0 record. 1-2 count now. There's a shot. That one's going to go in the right field. And the third base coach tells the runner, hold off on third. So the runners on first and third now for the Leeds Green Wave. Pell City with a 3-1 lead, top of the third. 1 away. And at bat now for the Leeds Green Wave, the righty wearing number 25, Madeline Payne.
Been impressed with Prue. She does a nice job there, Adam. That throws up the third base line a little bit. She does a nice job, and it's kind of thrown at her knees too, and she just smothered it right there, not allowing either base runner to advance any further. Nice job by Bruce, the senior.
So again at bat, Madeline Payne, just a freshman. Young team for the Leeds Green Wave. Lots of 8th graders and freshmen been talking about on this roster starting for Leeds.
Payne reached the first time up, and that was that call. I don't know if we ever got a definitive answer on whether it was an error or not, but the ball was hit to short and bobbled just a second, and then she reached.
Yeah, Dulaney's first pitch there against Payne, right at the knees for a strike. 0-1 count. 1 away. A 3-1 lead for the Pell City Panthers, top of the third. There's a hard hit. Oh, great play, double play. They get him at second, and first not there in time. The runner does score from third. So out at second base on the forced play there. Runner at first now. It is a 3-2 lead for Pell City, top of the third, 2 away.
Caitlin Howard comes in for the Green Wave to make it a 3-2 game.
Pitcher against pitcher here. Dulaney against Manchin. Emma takes the first for a strike. Emma just a 11th grader for the Leeds Green Wave.
She had the first base hit of the game for the Green Wave. In the first inning, she singled up the middle.
Caitlin Dulaney. Again, there's that off speed, man. Just the batter just got to slow that bat speed down, and does a good job, Manchin does, of getting bat on ball there. Foul ball, though. 0-2 count, 2 away, runner on first for the Green Wave. Panthers up 3-2 here, top of the third. There's a shot. Going to be taken. Backhanded throw to first base, and that is going to be out number 3 for the Panther defense. And so they get one back, Leeds does. A 3-2 lead for the Pell City Panthers as we get ready to go to the bottom of the third inning. As Caitlin Dulaney, 4 strikeouts so far through 3 innings. Coming into this ball game with a 6-0 record, an ERA of 3.15. 37 strikeouts coming into the ball game, 41 when you add the 4 that she's had so far. Not only that, Caitlin Dulaney also responsible for 2 of the 3 runs on the scoreboard, a 2-run home run in the first inning.
And I'm just going to have to say, obviously, having not met her, number 9, I just don't see a moose. Yeah, you picture the biggest guy on the football team. And Madeline Hout goes by the nickname Moose Hout.
Old Moose, the righty wearing number 9, 11th grader, plays third, throws right, bats right, been playing softball for 12 years. Her favorite softball memory, winning regionals. And she's all about playing at some high level. If she could play at any college, she says either Alabama or UCLA, both of those storied softball programs.
455 batting average, 11 RBIs and 17 runs scored. On base percentage, .523.
Moose watches the second one come across for a ball. 2-0 count. No outs. Panthers with a 3-2 lead here, bottom of the third inning. The righty watches this one come high. Now 3-0 count.
She reached on an error her first time up in the first inning.
Moose's parents, Jennifer and Britt, big supporters of softball here. 3-0 count. Watches that one come right across the plate. 3-1 count now. No outs, nobody on. Pell City with a 3-2 lead here, bottom of the third inning. Coming into this ball game with a 19-3 overall record. Ranked number 6 in the state in Class 6A. That one high, so Moose takes it on 4 balls right there. Now coming to the plate, number 28, Leah Swafford, the sophomore for the Pell City Panthers.
Great for your batting, the team batting. A terrible situation for the team that is in the field. You just don't want to give up that leadoff walk, put that person on. Hopefully Pell City can take advantage. We left 3 on with our power cleanup hitter making the last out in the previous inning, and Coach said, you know, that's kind of the perfect situation that you want, but doesn't always work out the way you hope that it would. Now Pell City going to try to take advantage and move the base runner around here. Number 28, Leah Swafford up for Pell City.
Yep, Swafford, as you said, wearing number 28, the righty. Throws and bats right. Been playing softball for 8 years, the sophomore. All 5'5" of her. About half of that is ponytail, I think. Going to steal second, sliding in is safe. That's a nice slide right there by Moose. So she gets a stolen base. Now in scoring position, Panthers with a 3-2 lead. No outs here in the bottom of the third. 1-0 count for Swafford. Kelly and Terry, her parents. She also plays volleyball here at Pell City High School. The righty, a big cut. That one's going to be knocked back off of the net. 0-2 count now. I wonder if that sun plays a factor into anything, you know, into batting. I guess not. Pitcher is...
I think that typically, Cam, when there's shade on half the field, like, and what I mean by that is shade between you and the pitcher. That's definitely can be an advantage for the pitcher. We have long, tall shadows on the field, but they're in the outfield, not anywhere in the infield.
1-2 count for Swafford. Now 2-2 count. Moose still on second base. No outs. 3-2 lead for the Pell City Panthers. Pell City and Leeds here. We got this game next Tuesday. Massive matchup between a couple of top tens. Pell City and Springville. Pell City ranked number 6 in 6A this week. Springville ranked number 8. Springville's won like 4 of the last 6 state championships. High fly ball. Shallow left field and misplayed, and that is going to be an error. And going to third base is Moose, and advancing to second base, Leah Swafford on the error. So 2-base error there, and still nobody out. 3-2 lead for Pell City. And coming to bat now for the Pell City Panthers, Brooke Slavinsky, the junior, wearing number 18. Ooh, that could be very costly for the Leeds Green Wave right there.
Yeah, the error advances one base runner to third, and then while they're throwing over to third, Swafford comes around and gets to second. So runners in scoring position, no outs. Big opportunity to bust this inning wide open for Brooke Slavinsky and the Pell City Lady Panthers. Brooke was hit by a pitch her first at bat.
Bats right, throws right. The junior wearing number 18. Plays catcher here for the Panthers. That one a tad bit high. 1-0 count now. Runners on second and third for Pell City with a 3-2 lead, bottom of the third inning for Coach Terry Isbell and the Lady Panthers here. Way up in the batter's box, the righty Slavinsky. Big cut right there. Gets underneath the ball. 1-1 count. Her parents, Michael Slavinsky and Carrie Lewis. Favorite subject? Math. We never see that on the football bio sheets, do we?
No, not too often.
No. Most of them's PE, lunch, driver's ed. Well, Brooke's favorite is math. Favorite teacher, Mrs. Russell, here at Pell City High School.
Slavinsky came around to score the last run for Pell City, the third run in the second inning.
2-1 count, that one low. 3-1 count. Runners remain on second and third. Panthers with a 3-2 lead, bottom of the third. On deck, number 16, Brooklyn Pruce for the Pell City Panthers. Waiting the pitch from Emma Manchin, the junior. That one down low, and they try the steal or the quick throw to third, and heads up play by Pell City's Moose Hawk, and she just comes right, slides in for a run. 4-2 now lead for the Pell City Panthers.
Something I've noticed here, getting this first chance to look at the Panthers, Adam, is just the nifty base running and taking advantage of every opportunity.
Now let's watch the instant replay here. You see Moose come across right here.
It's just heads-up base running. Looking
There's a
for
throw.
anything the team can give them and taking advantage of it.
Yep, getting down low. Good job there. There's a shot going to go foul down the third base side. Runners on second and third. No outs. 0-1 count. Panthers with a 4-2 lead here, bottom of the third inning. At the plate again right now, number 16, one of only 2 seniors on the roster for Pell City. Brooklyn Pruce, the righty. Big cut right there. That one is going to land on the new walking track or the track and field behind us there. Hopefully we'll get that open up before too long. The catcher for the Pell City Panthers, wearing number 16, throws right, bats right, been playing for 7 years.
Laid down a nice sacrifice bunt in the second inning.
0-2 count. There's a infield, played well, and the throw to first.
Not in time. She
Yeah,
beat it out. Great
safe.
hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to load them up.
Let's see, here comes a pinch runner. Let's see, who's that coming on? That's Haley Bailey, the senior, or excuse me, the junior wearing number 23. So she goes as a pinch runner on first base for Brooklyn, who just hustled past that throw to get to first base. And as Lance just mentioned, bases loaded for Pell City.
With the highest batting average on the team stepping to the plate. 474 average for Chloe Ralph.
So Chloe, the sophomore, wearing number 8 for Pell City, the lefty in the box. No outs, 4-2 lead for Pell City. Bottom of the third. Now 1-0 count for Chloe Ralph. Chloe, all 5'2" of her, throws right, bats left. That one is going to be a foul, so there is a 1-1 count. Still nobody away. Bases loaded for Pell City. 4-2 count or 4-2 lead for the Panthers.
But a chance to break things wide open here in the bottom of the third.
There's a shot. That's going to drive at least one in. Here comes one around third. That's going to be a 2 RBI hit going to third, and it's going to be a throw out at third. A little bit too much hesitation. So the out at third, but not before a couple of runs are scored. Now a 6-2 lead for the Pell City Panthers.
Yeah, we talk about that sneaky base running, and that time Pruce gets caught. She's trying to get one more bag out of the situation, and she'll get tagged. I guess I don't know if we had a pinch runner there or not. We had so many interchanges here, but anyway, the base runner tagged out there at third base for the first out of the inning after 2 more runs scored. Pell City up 6-2. Great job by Chloe Ralph.
There's a shot going to go foul again by the indoor batting facility for the softball team here. Yeah, Chloe Ralph with a nice 2 RBI shot there. Some more cushion for Pell City. A 6-2 lead now for the Pell City Panthers. At bat now for Pell City, Emily Dulaney, the junior center fielder, wearing number 20 for the Panthers, the lefty.
Doing the job of a leadoff batter. She's got 2 walks so far this afternoon, bringing in that .409 batting average.
Emily Dulaney's parents, Tommy and Teresa Dulaney. Coach Blakely, her favorite teacher here at Pell City High School. Her favorite subject, math. Got a lot of math fans out here.
Man, that was my least favorite subject. I'm telling you, any form of it. You name it, geometry, algebra, business math, I struggle with all of it.
Emily Dulaney, her softball career long, the junior, playing 7 years of softball, the center fielder. Emily Dulaney also going by Lou, all 5'5" of her, wearing number 20, the lefty with a 2-2 count, 1 away. This one's going to go foul. So the count remains 2-2, 1 away. Runners on second and just on second for Pell City with a 6-2 lead here, bottom of the third.
Most runs scored on the team as well. She scored her 23rd run in the first inning when she was knocked in by her sister. And a big base hit there.
Yeah, look at that sucker. Right center field. That's going to be extra base hit. Here comes across the plate Chloe Ralph. That's an RBI double for the Pell City Panthers right there. And now a 7-2 lead for Pell City and Coach Terry Isbell. Emily Dulaney on base again. Again, the RBI double for Dulaney. Still only 1 away for the Pell City Panthers. Kendall Perry at the plate now for the Pell City Panthers. This one is going to be a ball. Perry, 1-0 count, 1 away, runner on second, and a 7-2 lead for Pell City.
Perry 0 for 2 on the night.
See if Kendall can get her first hit of the night here. Watches that one come across for a ball. Stolen base with a big old dust cloud there. Coach Costello calls for a timeout. A little stumble on the stolen base for Pell City with a big old dust cloud right there. There's going to be some brown boogers tonight.
Perry 351 on the year. Average coming in to the game this evening.
So the lefty Kendall Perry, the junior, 5'4", throws left, bats left. Just about the center of the batter's box there on the left-hand side. 2-0 count, 1 away, runner on third. There's a bunt. See if she can out-hustle the throw, and she does. Yep, safe at first, so Kendall gets her first hit of the night, the junior. So runners on first and third now for Pell City's Caitlin Dulaney.
That's good game planning by the Panther coaches, too, because with that runner on third, you lay down the bunt, it forces that pitcher to at least take a pitch back, or the third baseman, whoever it might be. And that momentary glance is enough to allow a hustling Perry to beat the throw out. Great job.
So Caitlin with a 2-run home run earlier in the first inning for Pell City. There's Perry getting a steal to second base. Don't even attempt to throw there. 1-0 count for Dulaney.
Yeah, I was just going to say Caitlin Dulaney, the 2-run home run, and then walked her second plate appearance. So she's a 1 for 1.
There's a hard shot. That one's going to go foul down the third base line. 1-1 count, 1 away. Runners on second and third for Dulaney. 7-2 lead for the Pell City Panthers. On deck for Pell City, Evie Edwards, the junior for Pell City.
I don't know if you remember what I said at the top of the inning when that first walk. It just, you're setting yourself up for problems, and Pell City has indeed been able to take advantage with 4 runs already thus far in the bottom of the third, and still some potential damage to do with your third and fourth hitters.
Let's see what Dulaney can do here. Big cut. This one's going to go foul.
That one went off the ankle. She's going to have to walk that one off a second.
2-2 count, one away. Runners on second and third. Pell City here, bottom of the third inning with a 7-2 lead.
You have to watch for that kind of thing, too, because she's pitching and she puts a lot of pressure off that leg. That could stiffen up on her. Something we'll keep an eye on as she fouls one off right off the old shin ankle area.
Yeah, Caitlin Dulaney with a 6-0 record on the mound coming into the ball game. 4 strikeouts from the pitching aspect. 2-run home run earlier in the ball game in the first inning. And the count remains 2-2 with one away. Runners remain on second and third for Pell City with a 7-2 lead.
And once again, Costello got a big bullseye on his back as another foul ball hit down that third base line.
See if Dulaney can get a hold of this one here. That one high, good eye there by Dulaney. You hear Evie in the background on the on-deck circle. A smart kid.
Something we never heard a lot. Neither of us coming through here during our time.
Full count. Getting up underneath it is Dulaney. Shallow left field, and the catch is made for an out. 2 outs now for the Pell City Panthers. Runners remain on second and third. And here comes Evie Edwards, the junior first baseman, to the plate now for Pell City. On deck for the Panthers, Moose Hauk. What's Evie done tonight so far?
Couple of pop outs. She's due. Pop out to short in the first, and then a pop out to the right side of the in foul territory. She popped out there in the last inning.
Evie Edwards throws right, bats right, way up in the batter's box. There's a hard shot. Third baseman grabs it. There's a throw, and the play is made at first base. So that's going to be 3 outs here in the bottom of the third inning, but not before a lot of damage done for the Pell City Panthers. 4 runs scored in the bottom of the third. Pell City with a 7-2 lead as we get ready to go to the top of the fourth inning. Kind of recapping the first inning. 0 runs for Leeds, 2 runs for Pell City. In the second inning, 1 run for Leeds, 1 for Pell City. In the third inning, 1 run for Leeds, and then those 4 runs they just got Pell City, giving the Panthers a 7-2 lead as we go to the top of the fourth. Hey, I want to thank our sponsors, McSweeney Automotive. They got a lot of great deals going on under the big American flag right off I-20 in Pell City. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, 0% up to 84 months on most new cars right now. They got a free summer inspection on your car. They'll check your AC temperature, going to perform a multi-point inspection to make sure your ride is comfortable and, of course, safe. And, of course, McSweeney family believes in giving back to the community. They support athletics and academics in their local schools around the area. Get on by there, see Matt Rizzo and their no-pressure, friendly staff at McSweeney Automotive. And you can Google McSweeney Automotive. You can see their entire inventory, new and used vehicles. I also want to thank Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop. They got spring fever there. Stop in today. Check out all the unique items in stock. You're going to find a great selection of home decor, jewelry, body soaps that my friend Lance could use, lotions, and a whole lot more. Perfect for that special occasion or just because. Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop, Cogswell Avenue in Pell City, across from Food Outlet. Make sure you like them on Facebook. You can keep up to date with their sales and new arrivals as well. Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop. There's a slow roller, third base. Easy throw, easy out. There's 1 away, top of the fourth.
Nice job by Hauk from third base position. Jumping on that slow roller and gunning her out at first.
So 1 away. At bat now for the Leeds Green Wave, Marley Miller, 8th grader. Again, a lot of youngsters on the roster for the Leeds Green Wave.
A strikeout victim, her first time up.
Caitlin Dulaney pitching for the Pell City Panthers, coming in 6-0. Her record unblemished, a 3.15 ERA. 37 strikeouts coming into the ball game. She's got 4 strikeouts tonight, so she's got 41 strikeouts on the season. Just a tad bit under 1 strikeout per inning for Dulaney. That one in the dirt. 2-0 count now. I want to thank Jerry's Custom Glass Tinting, Ralph Electric, and Pell City Board of Education member, District Number 5, Norman Wilder, working up there at Town and Country Ford, helping us put some Panther softball on the internet, Facebook, and YouTube.
You know, you mentioned those 4 strikeouts by Delaney, and something that she's done all year statistically is that 2-to-1 ratio, strikeouts to walks. No walks on today's effort either. So 4 Ks, no walks.
That one's going foul down the third base side. 2-2 count now. 1 away, nobody on. Pell City with a 7-2 lead here, top of the 4th. I was talking to Coach Izzy, Terry Isbell, the head softball coach for Pell City, and we were talking about trying to get different areas, different angles for the camera. There's a ball. 3-2 count now, full count. And I talked about, well, what about kind of over here down the left field side, you know, in the back of a pickup truck or something? He said, I don't know about that. He said there's a lot of balls that come down the third base side in softball. He knew what he was talking about, man. I bet we've had 20 of them go that way. There goes another one. This one's going to hit the net, though, before it's able to get out there.
And some of those, some serious shots. I mean, on a rope.
That one is going to be low and outside. So there's the first base runner. Top of the 4th for the Leeds Green Wave. Pell City with a 7-2 lead here, top of the 4th.
That's what you call the old Bowman walk jinx. Just talked about her not putting anybody on, and gives up her first walk of the night.
Here comes another youngster for the Leeds Green Wave. 8th grader wearing number 7, Tanner Galloway. I think she could draw or avoid raindrops. I don't know if her nickname is Slats or not, but I think that would be a good nickname for her. Little bitty thing. Just an 8th grader for the Leeds Green Wave. Right-hander going up against the righty of Caitlin Dulaney for the Pell City Panthers. 1 runner at first for Leeds. 1-0 count, now 1-1 count. Big swing right there. 1 away and a 7-2 lead for Pell City. Again, want to thank Michelle Green with Remax Hometown Properties, one of our title sponsors. See if they can turn 2. They got the one at second, could not get it quick enough over to first base. 2 away, runner on first on the force play there. 7-2 lead for Pell City.
Nice job by Ralph, getting it over to the second baseman for the out. Second out of the top of the 4th inning.
Sophie Sisk, the sophomore. That one's going to be out of play. Going to bounce off of the field house there for the baseball squad. Talking about Michelle Green earlier, you know, it is a seller's market right now out there. There's no doubt about that. So if you're looking about listing your home, then think about Michelle Green. She can get your house sold quickly. That one, hard shot right back to Dulaney, and she throws back to second, trying to catch the runner sleeping, and she's going to have to walk that one off. You know, she had to walk the foul ball off here when she was in the batter's box earlier you talked about, and that one was a screamer. Did it go off her shin?
I can't see, she hasn't reached down or anything yet to touch it, but it definitely got the umpire's attention, and I think it did shake her for a second because it took her just a moment to gather herself to go after the ball. She appears to be okay. She's She hasn't even made a motion to rub on it or
Yeah.
anything, so she's gathered herself.
She's
Pretty tough.
yeah, she looks like Yvonne Drago out there, not showing us his iron. She didn't rub her leg.
No,
or,
she
and
never reached down to touch it or
we,
anything.
we don't know where she got hit, but she's not going to show where she's hurt.
Showing some toughness.
Yep, Caitlin Dulaney stays out there, pitching for the Pell City Panthers. Runners on first and second with 2 away. Pell City with a 7-2 lead here, top of the 4th inning. Dulaney with 4 strikeouts on the mound, coming in with a 6-0 record. Pell City Panthers 19-3 overall, ranked number 6 in Class 6A. Big matchup next Tuesday when Springville comes into town. We'll be broadcasting that one as well. Springville coming in number 8 in the state in 6A. Pell City number 6 in the state in 6A. Big area matchup. Springville has won like 4 of the last 6 state championships, so big matchup next Tuesday. We'll have that one for you. And then the following Tuesday, we'll be doing the Pell City Pelham game. It's going to be senior night for Pell City Panthers. That's 2 weeks from tonight.
Great crowd out here today.
Really good crowd. 2-1 count, 2 away. Runners on first and second. 7-2 lead for the Pell City Panthers, top of the 4th. Batter for Leeds, Caitlin Howard, the freshman, watches that one come across for a ball. 3-1 count now for Howard.
Howard 1 for 2, had a base hit in the 3rd.
That one is going to be high as well. So ball number 4 now, load the bases, play at any plate or any base now for the Pell City Panthers. 2 away with that 7-2 lead here, top of the 4th for Pell City. At the plate now for the Leeds Green Wave, Sophie Gromko, another youngster, 8th grader, 5'7" for Leeds. The righty gets in the box, wide stance for Sophie.
Sophie struck out her last time up, but that time she's going to deliver a base hit up the middle.
Yep, at least one. Here's a throw, going to be cut off by Dulaney. 1 run scores. The bases remain loaded. Now a 7-3 lead for Pell City. That was a screamer there. At bat now, Madison Anthony, the senior for the Leeds Green Wave. Righty coming to the plate. Looks like we got a pinch runner for Leeds coming in. I think is that 23? We don't have 23 on the roster either. Pulling this off of the AHSAA website. They're supposed to have everything official. Well, we don't have it, unfortunately. Jackson, if you're still watching, 23 for Leeds, man. Who's that? Help us out. At the plate for Leeds, we do know that's Madison Anthony, the senior outfielder for the Leeds Green Wave. First pitch by Dulaney comes across for a ball. 1-0 count, 2 away, bases loaded. That one is a strike. 1-1 count. Pell City with a 7-3 lead, top of the 4th.
Right down the middle, and really want to get this one, get out of this inning without any further damage. 1 run you can deal with, but want to stop the bleeding right here.
Big cut. Good pitch by Dulaney. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count now. Getting ahead in the count. Bases loaded.
Anthony 1 for 2. She did. Dulaney did strike her out her first at bat.
Big shot here could make this game way closer. They've already got 1 here in the top of the 4th. Cut the deficit to 7-3 now. Again, a big shot here. Getting into a gap or something can bring in 2, maybe even bigger for the Leeds Green Wave.
And of course, from the Panther perspective, you know Dulaney's thinking strikeout.
There's a pitch, going to be a ball, high and outside. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. 7-3 lead for Pell City. Caitlin Dulaney on the mound for Pell City, coming in with a 3.15 ERA. There's a high shot. Coming over near side. 2 Panthers can't get to it in time. Making a great effort is Brooklyn for the Pell City Panthers. Brooklyn Pruce, she just couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, and I think Pruce and number 9, how just kind of too quick, too short a pop for somebody to call it. So both just hustling, and then at the same time they probably saw each other out of their peripheral vision, and it bounced in between them.
Count remains 2-2, 2 away. Bases remain loaded. Off speed, going to be low. Here comes a big pitch right here. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded for the Leeds Green Wave. Big at bat, big pitch here for Madison Anthony for Leeds.
And it's a payoff pitch, no question about it. Like you said, bases loaded, full count. Struck her out.
Look
right
at
there.
that one. Strikeout number 5 by Dulaney. Big time. That's a big time play right there by Dulaney at the pitcher position for Pell City. So leaving 3 on the bases there. They get 1 back, but Pell City still with a nice 4-run cushion going into the bottom of the 4th with a 7-3 lead. I want to thank a couple of other sponsors. I want to thank Wood Surfside Marina. Don't forget about them. All your boating needs. Boating season is here, y'all. Warm weather. It was almost 80 degrees today. Best way to reconnect and spend time with your friends and family on the water. Great time to get your boat serviced. Get ready for the summer rush. Take advantage of the zero-down on-site financing on in-stock New Benningtons, Express boats. Boat show incentives still available as well. Wood Surfside Marina, whether it's sail, service, dry storage, wet slip, fully stocked marina on beautiful Logan Martin Lake. woodsurfside.com. Check them out online, woodsurfside.com.
Madeline Hout coming to the plate. Be her 4th appearance. She's reached on an error and 2 walks, so she's got that on-base percentage even up further, if you can believe that, because she comes into the game with an outstanding 523 on-base percentage. 455 average, but 523, and she's done nothing to hurt that as she's reached all 3 times.
Well, Moose at the plate. She's got that wide stance and way up in the batter's box, the righty. Blue calls timeout just as the pitch was about to come across. I don't think the catcher was quite ready. I don't know what was going on, but Blue called time as the pitch was about to come in. So here we go. Here comes the first pitch, getting ready to go. Bottom of the 4th inning. Panthers up top, 7-3. Bit inside as Moose backs up a little bit. Ball 1. 12 years been playing softball. And she's got 1 more. She's a junior this year. That one down low in the dirt. 2-0 count now. Adam Stocks along with Lance Bowman here. Tiffany Stutter doing our video production side. Appreciate everybody watching, whether it's on Facebook. There's a shot that's going to be easy catch there in the infield. There's 1 away. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, 94.1 FM The River, either platform. And again, we've got a big matchup coming in next Tuesday. Springville is coming down here to Pell City. Big area matchup. Springville in the top 10 at number 8. Pell City in the top 10 at number 6. So this should be a heck of a game next Tuesday. 5 o'clock first pitch. We'll have that for you on Facebook and YouTube as well. First pitch going to be fouled down the third base side. 0-1 count now for number 28, Leah Swafford, the sophomore left fielder for Pell City.
Leah reached and scored her last at bat,
Come on, kid.
which was the big 4-run inning for Pell City in the 3rd.
There's a shot going to left field. Is it going to be in play, and can she get to it? She gets to it in foul territory, so there's 2 away. When you're listening in, I know you're watching and everything, everybody online, but as you're listening in, we've got the microphone basically where the Pell City Panther on-deck batter is going to be. So sometimes you might hear one of the girls in the background, and you hear them giving encouragement. You hear them, be smart. So when you hear that, that's what that is. I'd like to kind of give you a little extra there. That one in the dirt to number 24, Kaylin Attaway, the junior for Pell City, the righty in there.
Attaway also reached and scored her last time up. She's actually scored twice. She was hit by a pitch her first at bat, then walked and scored on both occasions.
Kaylin Attaway wearing number 24, although she's got a helmet on. It looks like number 15, borrowed helmet. That one going back to the pitcher, off of the pitcher's mitt, and is able to get it to first base in time to get Kaylin out at first. So no runs there in the bottom of the fourth inning for Pell City. Lead remains 7-3 for the Pell City Panthers as we go to the top of the fifth inning. Want to, again, thank some of our great sponsors. Ralph Electric in Pell City, your full-service electrical contractor servicing St. Clair, Jefferson, Talladega, Calhoun, all the surrounding counties. Ralph Electric, they do it from new construction all the way to ceiling fans, fixtures. They can do everything. No project is too big or too small. Ralph, by the way, reliable, affordable, local, professional, and honest. RALPH. Call 256-454-2065. Thanks to our buddies at Ralph Electric helping us put some Panther softball on. And thanks to Pell City High School supporter and Pell City School Board member Norman Wilder, working there at Town and Country Ford. He represents District number 5. And he is obviously a big Pell City Panther supporter. Wants everybody to know that he and the school board supporting everything athletically and academically here at Pell City High School and the Pell City school system. So thanks to District 5 board member Norman Wilder for helping us put some softball on the internet tonight.
Pell City having their first 1-2-3 offensive inning where they didn't get a base runner, so still a 7-3 lead here as we go to the top of the fifth, and still working with undefeated pitcher Caitlin Dulaney. 6-0 on the year, but looks like number 25, was that a hit by pitch?
I didn't. Yeah, Tiffany says yes, so that's going to be a hit by pitch and going to take first base there.
Maddie Payne, reaching first base.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner. Is that 23 coming in? Yeah, that's the one we don't have a number on. We don't have a 23 on our roster.
Coming into pinch run, and then number 24, Emma Matchin, coming up to bat.
Pitcher against pitcher here. Emma up in that box, the righty. Watches the first one. Thought about swinging on it. She held back on the low pitch. It's going to be a ball. 1-0 count. Runner on first for Leeds. Pell City with a 7-3 lead here, top of the fifth inning, as the sun starting to set there to the west to our left as we're set up here on the third base side. There's a shot infield. Play at second. Force play is made and not in time for first, so they get the force at second. One away, runner at first for the Leeds Green Wave.
Another nice effort from our shortstop, Chloe Ralph, and second baseman, that combo, Kaylin Attaway. They've almost turned a couple of double plays, not quite, but doing everything right.
It's hard to turn a double play in softball.
Yeah, I don't have the exact measurement, but the distance of the base pads doesn't give you a lot of time for the twin killing, does it?
Nope, you got to be quick, man. You're going to turn double play, that ball's got to basically be at second base. At the bat now, Kinley Gilly, the sophomore for the Leeds Green Wave. Gilly thought it was inside. Blue says strike. 0-1 count, one away, runner on first for the Leeds Green Wave. Let's see, who is that? Is that a number 1? Yeah, we don't have a number 1 on the roster for Leeds either. Our apologies to folks watching from Leeds. Pulled the roster off of the AHSAA's website. Supposed to be current, but we're missing a few of the players for Leeds.
Gilly 1 for 2 on the afternoon. She had a base hit her first time up.
Caitlin Dulaney. That one's going to be fouled back, so 0-2 count, one away. Runner remains at first. 7-3 lead for the Pell City Panthers as we're the top of the fifth inning. Adam Stocks and Lance Bowman here on the call. Tiffany Studdard, our video producer. Jackson Stocks working the camera. Michael Stocks working the camera. Cheap labor, y'all. Got to do what you got to do. Oh, man, swung. She's not happy about that one, unfortunately, Kinley Gilly. That was way high, and she swung way under it. So there's a strikeout. That is strikeout number 6 on the night for Caitlin Dulaney. 2 away for Dulaney and the Panther defense. Runner on first, 7-3 lead, and foul ball is going to be caught down the third base side by Moose, and that's going to be the third out. So we're going to quickly go to the bottom of the 5th inning now. Cooling off a little bit. Sun kind of gone down, got a little breeze. Still, it feels great out here, but cooling off a little bit. Hey, again, want to thank some great sponsors. Michelle Green with RE/MAX Hometown Properties, the Big Dog Award winner at RE/MAX Hometown Properties. She will get it done, Michelle Green. Her attention to detail, make sure everything goes smoothly. From the day the sign is put in your yard to your closing date, smooth sailing with Michelle Green at RE/MAX Hometown Properties. Whether you're buying or selling, Michelle Green needs to be your first call. 205-901-3352, 901-3352. Michelle Green with RE/MAX Hometown Properties. Also want to thank Jerry's Custom Glass Tinting, your premier tent company for residential, commercial, automotive, marine, heavy equipment, just about anything. 27 years experience, committed to making sure every little detail is covered at Jerry's Custom Glass Tinting. Lifetime warranty on every installation. Military discounts, discounts for first responders, discounts for health professionals. If you want some more information, check them out on Facebook, Jerry's Custom Glass Tinting. Jerry's Custom Glass Tinting, or call 205-577-7494.
Bruce coming up to bat. She has a sacrifice and then a base hit. And she's done a nice job for the Panthers catching as well today. Give you some yearly stats for Bruce. She comes in.
Shot going to go foul.
Yeah, fouled away there. Bruce comes in with a 149 batting average. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs on the year.
Chloe Ralph on deck for the Panthers, the sophomore, wearing number 8. Brooklyn wearing number 16, throws right, bats right, up in the batter's box on the right side there. 5'7", 1-1 count. There's a shot to third base. Play is made. Out for the defense of the Leeds Green Wave. And as I mentioned, on deck, Chloe Ralph, shortstop and second baseman for the Pell City Panthers. Chloe wearing number 8, the lefty at the plate now for Pell City. Just a sophomore, 5'2", throws right and bats left.
And she is 2 for 2.
That one back to the pitcher.
Make that 2 for 3 now.
So 2 away. Chloe, 1 pitch. And out number 2. At the plate now, Emily Dulaney, the junior center fielder for the Pell City Panthers, wears number 20. Of course, the sister of Caitlin Dulaney. Emily throws right, bats left. Been playing softball for 7 years, and she takes a cut on that one. That one goes foul. 0-1 count, 2 away. Panthers up 7-3 here as we are in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Emily, 409 on the year, perfect tonight. 2 walks and a double. She also scored in the first inning. 487 on-base percentage, only going up.
Watches that one come across the plate. 0-2 count. Now she's fallen behind. 2 away, nobody on. Panthers with a 7-3 lead. Been playing softball, Emily has, for 7 years. Her parents, Tommy and Dulaney. Tommy and Teresa Dulaney. You think between the 2 girls, Tommy and Teresa, how many trips do you think they've made to a ballpark? All of them.
Probably a few. Probably a few.
That one goes to left field, and that will be an out. So that is a third out as we get ready to go to the 5th inning. Is that right? Yeah, 5th inning. And a 7-3 lead for the Pell City Panthers.
Actually going to the top of the 6th.
Yeah, thank you.
And the Pell City Bats, Adam, have suddenly cooled off. That's back-to-back 3 up, 3 down innings for the Lady Panthers, and going to have to ride the arm of number 4, Caitlin Dulaney.
She's right at her ERA. Her ERA for the year, 3.15. She's given up 3 runs. 6-0 record coming in to this ball game. 37 strikeouts. She has 6 strikeouts tonight. So, 43 strikeouts on the season?
Only 2 walks tonight, and she's keeping that true as well. She came in on the season, Adam, 37 strikeouts to 18 walks, pretty much a 2-to-1 ratio. Actually, she's hitting at that 3-to-1 ratio on the night tonight with the 6 strikeouts and the 2 walks. Most importantly, we want to see that win-loss record go to 7-0.
Here we go, getting ready to start the top of the 6th inning. Pell City with a 7-3 lead. At bat now for the Leeds Green Wave, Tanner Galloway, 8th grader, the righty, going up against Caitlin Dulaney. That one right across the knees for a strike. 19-3 overall record for the Pell City Panthers, ranked number 6 in Class 6A. The polls come out late Wednesday night, so Thursday morning we'll be talking about it. All goes well. At Pell, they had a squeaker last night up at St. Clair County. They had, I think, about a 5-6 run lead against St. Clair County. St. Clair County scores 4 runs in the final 2 innings, and I think it was 6-5 was the final last night. Squeaked it out. But a win is a win.
Galloway, batting in the number 9 spot. She's hit by a pitch and then also hit into a fielder's choice. Adam, that one going to be, amazingly, just fouled down the third base line. Quite a few foul balls hitting girls softball down the third base line.
0-2 count. Dulaney ahead, and we got a soccer ball in right field. Or, I don't know what that is. Some kind of a bouncy ball. Looks like a soccer ball. So we'll get rid of the ball there in right field, go across the fence, and get back in play here. 0-2 count. Nobody out, nobody on for the Leeds Green Wave. Pell City with a 7-3 lead, top of the 6th inning. Tanner Galloway at bat. She's going to chase that one, and there is another strikeout for Caitlin Dulaney. Strikeout number 7 on the night for Dulaney.
Great way to start the top of the 6th with the strikeout, especially as the Lady Panther bats have cooled off the last 2 innings.
There's a hard shot to center field. That one is going to be a base hit for Sophie Sisk, sophomore for the Leeds Green Wave. So 1 out, they get 1 on here for Sisk. 7-3 lead for Pell City, top of the 6th. Now, you were talking about Pell City's bats kind of going silent. The first innings, Pell City scores 2. Second inning, Pell City scores 1. Third inning, Pell City scores 4. So that's the 7 that they've got now, and scoreless in the 4th and the 5th. There's another foul ball down the third base line.
And that's a back-to-back base hits by number 11, Sophie Sisk for Leeds, Adam. And if you think about it, it would be 3 straight. She's the one that hit into the runner's error or the runner interference that ended 1 inning for Pell City. So kind of caught a break there by the Leeds running mistake.
Ooh,
that's a sweet pitch. Not only was it off speed, but right down the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen or not. Those that are watching online can see the way that thing just – I said it used air brakes earlier. Just amazing, man. Caitlin Howard there takes the strike for the Green Wave. Caitlin, a freshman for Leeds.
Caitlin Howard 1 for 2 with a walk. And, Adam, going back to that pitch that you talk about, the rotation changes, the speed changes, and it does. It looks like it's almost got brakes on it.
Blue calls a time. Well, the equipment violation there in the on-deck circle for Leeds, so they get that back in the dugout. 1-2 count, 1 away. Runner on first for Leeds. That one comes in high, 2-2 count now. 7-3 lead for Pell City with top of the 6th inning here for the Green Wave. Dulaney, 7 strikeouts. Caitlin on the mound tonight. Coming in, trying to go 7-0 on the season. Again, that one off speed, and that's going to drop just short of the center fielder, Emily Dulaney. She can't get there in time. Quick throw to second and cannot make the forced play. So now runners on first and second, 1 away, 7-3 remains the lead for Pell City. At bat now for Leeds, Sophie Grumpko.
Did Attaway, did she have her foot on the bag on the throw? Because, you know, it is a force there, and I couldn't tell because it looks like she tried to tag to make the tag, and I wasn't sure if she had her foot on the bag. It doesn't matter now. Runners on first and second for the Green Wave.
Showing bunt, that one gets by, that one in the dirt, so the runners will advance to second and third now. So let's reset it. It's a 7-3 lead for Pell City, top of the 6th inning. They're 7 in softball. Runners at second and third. It is a 1-0 count with 1 away for the Green Wave. Gromko at the plate, 8th grader for Leeds. Caitlin Dulaney. That one goes right under Dulaney's left leg. Here comes one. They hold up at third, so it is another run scored for the Leeds Green Wave as they're trying to chip away at it a little at a time. 7-4 now the lead. We got a timeout. Brittany Gillison comes in. And let's see what kind of substitutions that we have in now for Pell City. Going to have a pitching change? Yeah, I think we're going to have a pitching change. I think Grace Pruitt looks like she's going to come in at pitcher. So Caitlin Dulaney still got the W out there as a possibility, but she's responsible for the 2 runners that are on base. Caitlin Dulaney coming in 6-0 on the season with a 3.15 ERA, 37 strikeouts coming into the game. She's got 7 strikeouts tonight, so 44 on the season for Dulaney. And again, she leaves with a 7-4 lead with 2 runners on base that she is responsible for. Runner on first and third. And in comes Pruitt, Grace Pruitt, the other, only 2 seniors, Brooklyn and Grace. Grace Pruitt, the senior. She plays pitcher and first base. We got any stats on Grace?
Yeah, Grace is the ace, okay? 64 innings pitched. She's got 14 games started, a 10-1 record. So this is not typical territory for her. She doesn't have any saves on the season. Obviously, she is the ace in the lineup and typically a starting pitcher, but she's going to come on in relief here. Also a 3.15 ERA, 62 strikeouts against 33 walks on the year.
So the righty, Grace Pruitt, takes to the mound wearing number 15, 5'3". First pitch goes right across the plate for a strike. Pell City with a 7-4 lead. Top of the 6th inning. There are 7 innings in softball. Runners on first and third for the Green Wave. At bat for Leeds, Madison Anthony, the senior for Leeds. 0-1 count, 1 away. That one is going to dribble back to the pitcher. First base, it is going to be an out. Woo, bang, bang play right there. So 2 away, but they do get 1 run across the plate. So now it's a 7-5 lead for Pell City after scoring 2 runs here in the top of the 6th inning for Leeds.
Yeah, scary play because I think Grace had just a little bit of trouble getting it out of her glove. Still fortunate, or still stayed with the play. Pell City fortunate we get the out. It was a bang-bang play, but right call was made. Still a runner at second, but breathing a little bit easier now with 2 outs.
Madeline Payne wearing number 25 for the Green Wave. Big swing. Gonna get a strike on the first pitch. She is a freshman for the Leeds Green Wave. 0-1 count, 2 away. Runner on second. Pell City with a 7-5 lead. 2 runs scored here in the top of the 6th inning for Leeds.
Madison Payne reached on an error, hit into a force out, and also was hit by a pitch. So she's kind of had a complete night at the plate.
Yeah, talk about Grace Pruitt She's a senior here, wearing number 15. Throws right, bats right. That one comes across for a ball. She's way ahead in the count. 0-2. That one now makes it 1-2. Her parents, Cherie and Mac. A lot of people know Mac Pruitt. He's a police officer with the Pell City Police Department. Favorite subject, Spanish. Favorite teacher, Mrs. Funderburg. That one is going to ring up number 25, Madeline Payne. And Grace Pruitt is going to get a strikeout, and that will end that threat. They did get 2 across the plate, though. Cut into the lead 7-5. Pell City hanging on to that 2-run lead.
And Pell City going to try to get the offense going again. It'll be Kendall Perry leading off the bottom of the 6th inning. Pell City both in the 4th and the 5th, 1, 2, 3 innings. But the heart of that Lady Panther lineup coming up, starting out with Perry, then we've got Caitlin Dulaney and Evie Edwards, and you got a lot of offense coming out of those 3 so far this season from Pell City.
Yeah, again, want to thank some of our great sponsors, Michelle Green with Remax Hometown Properties. You've seen their logo, her logo on the screen a lot tonight. You're in the market, whether you're buying or selling. Call Michelle Green, Remax Hometown Properties, 901-3352, 901-3352. McSweeney Automotive, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Get you a Hemi, get you a Hellcat. You really want to get some juice, some horses under there, man. What's a Hellcat have, like 600 horsepower or something like that?
I think you might be a little low. I think they might be a little bit higher than that even, depending on the type. You know, there's Hellcats, and then there's all the bells and whistles Hellcats. Then there's supercharged Hellcats.
And get by there, see Matt Rizzo. The no-pressure friendly staff at McSweeney Automotive underneath the big American flag. 0% on up to 84 months on most new cars right now. Check them out online. You can see their new cars and their pre-owned vehicles as well. Talk to them online. Do all your shopping online. Go in person. No pressure. I bought 2 cars from McSweeney. No pressure. Go there, and they just answer your questions. There's a big cut and a big miss. 1-1 count now for Pell City.
Kendall Perry has struck out, fouled out, but a base hit her last time up. She is 1 for 3 on the night.
Kendall Perry, she's a junior wearing number 6. Throws left, bats left. I don't know if you can hear the rumble in the background or not, but the old reliable 708 rolling right on through. Perry, slap hit, get out of territory, and it does not in time. That one is going to be caught by the left fielder. So that'll be an out, 1 away. 7-5 lead for Pell City, bottom of the 6th. 1 away, nobody on, and here comes Caitlin Dulaney at bat for Pell City. First inning, she had a 2-run home run. There's a shot, and that one just foul. Well, that would have been an extra baser if that had stayed in, but down a left field line. Goes foul, 0-1 count for Dulaney.
Dulaney had the 2-run shot you just mentioned in the first inning. She popped out, and she's also had a ground out. 1 for 3. 373 hitter on the season. That was her 5th home run she hit in the first inning.
There's a cut going to right field. Right fielder coming up. Shallow part there and makes the easy catch. So 2 away. And Pell City scoring 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 4 in the third, and then a bunch of goose eggs up there. 0 in the 4th, 0 in the 5th, and right now with 2 outs and nobody on, looking at maybe another goose egg. But number 5, Evie Edwards, seeing if she can maybe change it.
Yeah, that was the 8th consecutive out for the Panthers. Evie Edwards, 453 batting average, 538 on base percentage, 6 home runs, 22 RBIs, but she's due this particular game.
There's a shot, going to go foul left side. Moose on deck.
Evie 0 for 3 on the night. A couple of pop outs and a ground out for the big slugger for the Panthers. Big is in numbers and big as in power. Woo! Big
Hard
shot right
hit.
there.
Yeah, shortstop. Let's see if they can get there in time. No, first baseman cannot hang on to it. So that's going to be an error on Leeds. But a base runner will be on first for the Pell City Panthers. Runner on first. Looks like we're probably going to have a pinch runner come on. Here comes Coach Izzy. He's going to come screen left here in just a second. You'll see him come on here.
Big as in
Maybe.
effort. Big as in effort too there, Adam, talking about Evie Edwards as she hustles down that first base line, beating out the throw.
Looks like Emma Best is going to be the pinch runner. Yep, here comes Emma wearing number 2, the junior for Pell City. And at bat now for Pell City, Moose Hauk. What's the Moose done tonight?
Moose Hauk has, well, let me find her line here. She's had a walk and a line out and reached on an error.
High pitch, Moose, good eyes there. 1-0 count, 2 away. Runner on first for the Pell City Panthers, 7-5 lead. Big run, or big inning there, top of the 6th for Leeds. 2 runs, cutting it to a 2-run deficit. There's a big cut.
Sorry, Adam, I was just going to correct myself. Hauk's actually reached on an error, one to lead off her first at bat, then 2 walks, one of which she scored, and then she lined out her last at bat. So technically 0 for 2, but she has reached 3 times and scored a run.
Madeline at the plate there. There's a big shot. Center field. Center fielder grabs it. High fly, and that is out number 3. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning here. Pell City with a 7-5 lead over the Leeds Green Wave. Hey, I want to thank some of our great sponsors again. Look, if you see these folks out in town, anybody that works there, let them know that you appreciate it. I mean, this is how we get this stuff, where y'all can watch it on Facebook and YouTube. This is how we're able to do it. So, again, thanks to, let me run over all the sponsors that we have that have allowed us to come out here. Find my sponsor sheet here. Oh, there it is right there. Our 2 co-title sponsors, McSweeney Automotive and Michelle Green. State Farm agent Bart Perry, Wood Surfside Marina, Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop, Pell City Board of Education member, District Number 5, Norman Wilder, Ralph Electric, and Jerry's Custom Glass Tinting. Thanks to all those great folks. And again, if you know any of those, if you know them, send them a text, send them a Facebook message, say, hey, heard you on Panthers playing the Leeds Green Wave. We really appreciate it, because most all these folks have hopped on board sponsoring all 3 games that we're going to be doing, and we greatly appreciate it. Again, we couldn't do it without them, and we hope that you folks out there will let them know that you appreciate them helping us out. Going to have Pell City and Springville next Tuesday here at Pell City High School, 5 o'clock first pitch. And then we are going to have the following Tuesday, senior night. Pelham's going to be coming here to Pell City. So looking forward to some good softball. Here we go. Again, on the mound for the Pell City Panthers, Grace Pruitt in relief of Caitlin Dulaney. At bat for the Leeds Green Wave, number 24, Emma Manchin, the pitcher for the Leeds Green Wave, the junior, batting righty there.
Emma 1 for 3 on the night. She had a base hit back in the 2nd inning.
Oh, 2 count no outs, nobody on. Panthers with a 7-5 lead, top of the 7th inning. So 3 more outs, and Pell City will be able to walk out of here with win number 20 on the year. Pell City sitting at 19-3 right now, ranked number 6 in Class 6A. There's a strike. And another ring up. Strike number 2 for Grace Pruitt. So 1 away, 2 to go for win number 20 for the Pell City Panthers.
I believe that makes up maybe the 9th strikeout combined between Dulaney and Pruitt.
Mm-hmm. Do believe you're right. 7 for Dulaney and 2 for Pruitt now. At bat now for the Leeds Green Wave, Kenley Gilly, sophomore, wearing number 10, 5'2". Means there's not a whole lot of target there at 5'2". That one right across the plate. Swinging underneath. 1-1 count, 1 away, nobody on for the Leeds Green Wave.
Gilly also 1 for 3 on the night. She struck out her last at bat. That, of course, was against Dulaney.
1-1 count. That one misses. 2-1 count now.
I'm not sure how. That looked, they looked pretty good, right down the middle.
Pruitt number 15. Again, one of only 2 seniors on the roster for Pell City. 14 years she's been playing softball. 14 as a senior, what, you're 17, 18? So pretty much since the time she's been able to walk and hold a glove, she's been playing softball. There's a nice strike there. 2-2 count. 1 away, nobody on. Pell City with a 7-5 lead. Hobbies, shopping and sleeping. There's another strike. That's a 3rd strikeout for Grace Pruitt.
Yeah, third consecutive strikeout at 65th, 63rd, 64th, and 65th on the season. And Grace Pruitt, uncharacteristically coming in for relief, doing a nice job.
There's a strike.
She's kind of close to what you call the zone right now. And I'm not talking about just the strike zone, but as a pitcher, you can tell it's clicking.
Marley Miller at the plate, wearing number 27, another youngster, 8th grader for the Leeds Green Wave. The righty Pruitt, holding it there, the catcher for Pell City. Brooklyn says, look at this one, Blue. Blue says, nah. 1-1 count, 2 away.
Marley Miller 0 for 2 with a walk on the evening.
That one across the plate, 1-2 count now, so 1 strike away, 1 out away from the Pell City Panthers, improving their record to 20-3 overall. 7-5 the score right now. And there she goes. She rings them up. So strikeout number 4 for Grace Pruitt.
Grace Pruitt, closes out the game with 4 straight strikeouts in relief. And she's the Panthers' ace, 10 wins on the season. So tough time for Leeds, having to face 6-0 pitching from Pell City starter and then 10-1 relief pitcher.
And let's get a quick word in here with Coach Terry Isbell. I know it's hard to hear, Coach. Coach, good win tonight. Congratulations, man.
Oh, thank you. It's always good to win. It's good for the kids, good for the program.
Talk about some of the positives you saw out there, some of the kids that stood out.
Oh, the positives, we won the game. So I can't worry about it. I have to fix all that other stuff in practice, but that's the bottom line, that we won it. So
well, Caitlin had a big night.
She had a big night.
She had a big night at the plate on the mound. We had her at 7 strikeouts, and then Grace Pruitt comes in.
Come in and
she's
got some save work, get some inning work.
Yeah.
Got a big game tomorrow versus Oxford and Springville on Thursday. So
all right, Coach.
2 big area games back to back.
Congratulations, win number 20 on the season.
Appreciate it.
All right, Coach Terry Isbell, the head softball coach for the Pell City Panthers. As you said, a man of many words.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
He'll fix things later. I did want to ask him if that was uncharacteristic. I believe it was, to bring Grace Pruitt in like that. Of course, I didn't have an opportunity, but I just kind of wondered. But statistically speaking,
that's a knock on me, Tiffany.
That's my favorite thing to do. So Yeah, but I just wanted to see if that was kind of typical or not, and I don't believe it was. But, man, was she impressive. I mean, both pitchers were impressive, but Pruitt came in and just was buzzing that ball past them.
How many batters did Pruitt face?
Let me go back.
Do we have that?
Yeah, I can get that for you. Let me just.
She had 4 strikeouts in minimal work.
Yeah. I can't remember when we made the change.
It was as the bases were loaded, and I think there was 1 out. Was it
okay,
the
I got it.
5th inning?
I got it. Yeah, she faced 5 and struck out 4.
That's pretty solid right there.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, with Dulaney, Caitlin Dulaney, and Grace Pruitt, and again, this is the first game we've seen this year, but with those two, that combo right there, that's a nice combo that Coach Izzy can rely on right there. So, again, congratulations to the Pell City Panthers. They win 7-5. They improved to 20-3 overall. Let's take a look at their schedule for the next little while. Let's see. We're going to pull this up. You'll see it. Here we go. Let's see. You got April the 8th. They're going to be at Springville. I think, there's a lot of makeups in there as well because I think they had like 8 rainouts in the first part of the year. So you heard Coach just say that they're going to be at Oxford tomorrow. I think that's an area game. So tomorrow at Oxford, then April the 8th, which is Thursday, that's going to be at Springville. Then the big umpire tournament in Gadsden this coming weekend. And then the game a week from tonight, it'll be April the 13th. We'll have that game live streamed here on 94.1 FM, The River, Facebook, and YouTube when Springville comes to Pell City. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this Thursday between Pell City and Springville. And then a week from tonight, we'll have the game when Springville comes down here to Pell City. You see April 17th, the Alexandria Round Robin, a big tournament there. Then the Panthers go on the road at Moody. And then we'll be here back home for senior night, April the 20th. That's 2 weeks from tonight against Pelham. We'll have that game on the broadcast as well here on Facebook and on YouTube. So we still have 2 more games, and both big games, Springville a week from tonight and Pelham for senior night 2 weeks from tonight. And we appreciate everybody watching. This is the first softball game we've had. We're using new equipment. We're using some wireless cameras, so we had some things we had to work through and some other stuff. So we hope you've enjoyed it tonight, whether you were watching as a Leeds fan or a Pell City fan. Next Tuesday, we're going to try to do that pretty neutral as well. Both Lance and I are Panther supporters. We do Panther football, and we're both graduates of Pell City High School. 94-1 The River. We cover the whole county, so we're big supporters of county teams as well. So we're looking forward to that Springville and Pell City game a week from tonight. But all in all, it's Pell City, I thought, looked really good, especially on the mound.
Yeah, and she provided talking about Dulaney. She provided the spark offensively there in the first inning with the home run. That was exciting. Caitlin Dulaney, actually Emily Dulaney was all knocked in there. She had walked and gotten on, and then Dulaney not only getting her 7th win of the season, but also getting that 5th home run and got things started. Pell City cooled off offensively late, but it was enough to hang on, get that 7-5 win.
Yep. Again, want to thank some of our great sponsors allowing us to get this on live stream. And again, if you know anybody that works at these places, or you can shoot them a Facebook message now. You can see them out in town. If you visit their business, let them know that you appreciate them supporting Panther athletics and putting this on, because without these folks, we wouldn't have this service for you, and you wouldn't have been able to watch the softball game there. Our title sponsors, Michelle Green with Remax Hometown Properties, McSweeney Automotive, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram underneath the big American flag on I-20 in Pell City. State Farm agent Bart Perry, Wood Surfside Marina, Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop, Jerry's Custom Glass Tinting, Ralph Electric, and Pell City Board of Education member, District Number 5, Norman Wilder, working up there at Town and Country Ford. Again, if you know any of those folks, shoot them a text, shoot them a Facebook message, let them know that you appreciate them helping support the broadcast, that we can bring this to you. And most all of them are doing all 3 broadcasts, so we greatly appreciate it. Looking forward to it, too. Thank you, big head man in front of the camera, whoever you are, that you're watching there. That camera right there, yeah, just there for the heck of it there, big head man. Any departing thoughts before we wrap up here?
It was just a lot of fun. I mean, I think, like you said, keeping the books tonight and not having done a ball game, it was a little – I think we were both a little rusty, but looking forward to calling another one here, especially that big matchup against Springville on the 13th. Hopefully we'll be a little bit better prepared and just great team, no doubt about it. Fun stuff.
Congratulations again to Terry Isbell and the Lady Panthers victorious over Leeds, 7-5 the final score, 20-3 on the season now for Pell City. Big game at Oxford tomorrow night. Again, join us a week from tonight. Springville here at Pell City. We're going to have live stream that game. 2 weeks from tonight, Pell City for senior night against Pelham. We'll live stream that one as well. For Tiffany Stutter, doing a great job on the video production. Lance Bowman, mediocre job on color commentary. I'm Adam Stocks. Thanks for checking out some Panther Athletics here